Hello guys, in this video I want to accomplish two things. I want to show you how you can install certain scripts in 3ds Max, as well as what the Regularizer script does. So show you how a particular script works in general. So you go to various websites, for example Script Spot, you search for what you want, you just browse through there and you find various scripts. Here we have Edge Loop, Regularizer, Edit Poly. There was a previous version of the script, but this one has an Edit Poly modification that allows it to work on Edit Poly objects. So essentially, you read about it. A lot of times at the bottom, there's a video. It will show you how to install it. And you pretty much, you can download it right here. Some scripts are commercial scripts, but a lot of them are free. So you click on right here, see which one you want, then go into 3ds Max. If you guys are enjoying this video, be sure to check out the description where I have links to more advanced courses such as on sci-fi design, futuristic vehicles, furniture, and more comprehensive advanced courses. So the way some scripts work, guys, you have to kind of drag and drop them into your viewport. Sometimes you just have to go into customize, or rather scripting, and then run the script. Find where you installed it, find where you download it. Maybe you have a folder where you download all your scripts, and then simply just run it. Once you do that, a lot of times the script will show up as a part of 3ds Max, in which case all you need to do is just assign it as a hotkey. Other times you need to run the script every time. But here all I need to do is to go to customize and then hotkey editor. And since it was called regularize, I can search for actions, REG. Let's make this larger here. All right, we may need to, as you can see here it is, regularize, edge loop, edit poly. I've got that set to Shift-Alt-D, that as a part of the rapid tools category. All right, guys, and that is the basics how you can find scripts and install them and assign them to hotkeys. Now, what does Regularize do? Well, it's a very useful script, guys. So a lot of times, guys, when I'm modeling here, because I like to model various sci-fi objects, I will need for there to be a hole somewhere. And instead of using booleans, all I can do is select this, maybe switch to the face constraints. I think it's better than just running it by itself, and then use the script, Shift-Alt-D, and it turns it to a hole. Sometimes it does give me this little error right here, so I'll just kind of move it myself a little bit here, like so. But many times, guys, it works perfectly, or I can maybe use more topology here. There we go. This is giving me a little bit of a hiccup right here, but let's try, for example, right here. All right, maybe something about this object. Just wanted to show you guys how it works. This object says, no, I'm not going to work for you. All right, well, let's go ahead and do it with the box then. All right, let's go ahead and tessellate that box. All right, let's see if it works now. All right, there we go. So that right there, guys, so I can get really nice holes and model like so. And it's got other functions as well. A lot of times, guys, certain objects, as you're modeling them, you want them to turn into, you want the object to go from being a square object to being a round object. We'll regularize that, and there you go. Going from square to round. Sometimes, guys, I do like something like this. And I will want, let's say, a hole right there. What do I do? Well, I can make this a circle. Make this a circle. Oops. All right. All right, well, let's try a different technique. Let's do something like this. There we go. And just like that, guys, I now have a circle object right here with no boolean required. So definitely, guys, a very impressive script. Highly recommended. Also works on open selections like so. Alright, there we go, guys. So, a link is in the description for the script, and here's how you can use it. Thank you for watching. Take care.